Hi everyone, Darko here for your in today's video I will be talking about my game plan for 2022, and my intention is to make this video as short as possible because there are no surprises and things might change along the way. So this is only an idea of like what I'm thinking of how to run my part of the service for 2022. Okay, so my game plan is to continue trading based on pure price action trading. That's the only thing I know, that's the only thing I do, and that's the only thing I've been doing for the past 15 years. Okay, so I'm not a big fan of indicators. It's very seldom. I don't use those. So it's pure price action trading, and this is what I've been teaching since November 2017. Okay, and we will be still trading around key levels of support and resistance. Is what I call significant necklines or significant levels. Okay, and I'm using the yearly, monthly, and weekly as my higher time frame, and for entry is the daily and the 4-hour. And obviously the yearly chart is like very seldom we use it. We just look. Talk about the yearly chart maybe once every 3 months or something, just to like keep you guys updated on what I said before. So the main focus will be on the monthly and weekly, obviously, and the entry will be on a daily and 4-hour. Okay, patterns, well, the same patterns we have been trading for years now. Swing break rotations, set and forgets, and ACATs. And do not mention anything else because that is the past. We are currently trading these 3 patterns that we have been doing for the past years, and that's what will be my main focus for next year as well. Okay, trade managements. There are 2 types of management. We can use hands-on and hands-off, and there are several ways to use those, or in the market. Hands-on is usually used when we are trading against the trend. Hands-off is when we are trading with the trend, and there are times when you can do those when like there are certain circumstances that justify those 2 approaches. And everything that I talk about is within the content on the website. So if you are not familiar with what I'm teaching, don't worry, everything is served for you. You only need to click on these videos and take notes and listen. The pairs we'll be focusing on, same pairs as usual, the same 27 pairs, Forex pairs that we have been watching for years. Sometimes I add maybe gold or oil or maybe some other commodities and indices, and things could be added and deleted along the way, but the main focus will be on the Forex pairs. When something is not changing and it's the same thing, they may be just to make things more like showing some other stuff beside the Forex, just to show you that what I teach is actually doable on anything tradable. Okay, until today I've been doing this for 4 years. Every single member who starts the service, and this is a huge issue. Okay, so please listen to what I'm trying to say in here. Most people do not go through the content properly, and let me show you what I mean. Okay, when you start the service, this is how it will be looking like. You start with number 1, which is new members quick guide. After that, when you are finished, you go through the when you click on this, there are several subjects that you could be watching. Okay, and then you are going to the price action readings. So this is a trading university. This alone is worth a fortune. Okay, and then there are bonus videos that you need to go through. You can always pause the recording to see the subject lines. Micro PMAs when I'm answering questions, and also PMAs. There are some of them are like the PMAs. You don't necessarily need to go through every single one of these, but those who actually have a subject line, those are very important. Okay, those are that there are always something more into those than the regular ones. Okay, so these are, and it's not enough to go through those once. You need to go through every single video at least 1 or 2 times, maybe 3 or 4, 5, 10 times. Take notes, take notes, and also have just write things along the way, because you won't be remembering everything. And I would say do not ask any questions unless you have been going through all the contents, because the reason for it is like, hey, how do I draw support and resistance, or what is an ACAT and what is a swing work rotation? All of these stuff are explained in the contents, because if I'm spending time answering stuff that is already there, I'm wasting my time, I'm wasting your time, I'm wasting everyone else's time, because I need to use my time properly. I rather use that time to evolve my own coaching and trading, so it will benefit you. Just see where my coaching is today and the difference between now and for 4 years ago. I need that time to develop my own trading and coaching in order to help you become a professional trader. Okay, so please take this dead seriously. This is a huge issue for the members when they start. It's just like, it doesn't matter how many times I say this, it's still the same problem. so make sure that you listen to this advice very carefully. Okay, and most traders, they don't, they just join for 1 month, try to rush through everything, they stress themselves to death, they stress me to death, and then they quit within 1 or 2 months. Hey, this stuff doesn't work, and they jump to the next system. Okay, you hear about that in my podcast. The trading we'll be focusing on is swing trading and position trading. That's it. There will be time when we day trade ourselves into a swing trade, which we always do, and that's the only time I will be day trading. It's when there is a day trading opportunity to day trade myself into a swing trade. Okay, so these are the higher time frames and the entry time frames, as I mentioned before. The benefits for this is like, this is, I'm more, I read somewhere, the biggest mistakes we do in life is that we think we have time. We don't have time. Okay, and we never know how much it's left, and there are so many things to do besides just sitting in front of your office for 12-18 hours a day, chasing pips. And it doesn't, just because you spend 20 hours a day in the office, that will not generate in more money. It's actually on the contrary. Okay, so once you understand this, my concept, it will take you a while, be very upfront. I'm being very upfront with you. It will take you a while to understand my concept. Once you do, it will take you like 3 to 60 minutes to do your own analysis, and 20 minutes to watch my PMA. If you do it like 1.5 speed, that will take you like 10-15 minutes to watch the PMA, and the lowest time frame to entry is 4-hour charts. That means you have plenty of times to actually do things without any stress involved. You can have a day job, you can have 2-day jobs, you can have lots of obligations, kids, pets, spouses, just like whatever. We all have life. Like, there's no people in the world that is like, hey, I have 12 hours every single day, 7 days a week. Most people have life. Most people have things that they need to do beside stressing in front of the charts, making money. And like I said, just because you are at the office 12 to 18 hours a day, that will not generate in more income. Trust me when I say this. Okay, so that's the huge advantage. Does this suit everyone? It's like everything else. No, this is not for everyone. This is not for everyone. There are people that needs more action. That's just how they function. This is just too boring, just to wait and sit, and they just need actions, and action doesn't necessarily mean more money. Usually it's the opposite. So you need to have patience. Like, I don't care if you're a micro scalper, day trader, swing trader, position trader, you need to have patience. You need to wait for the right setups. Most people don't. Okay, and like, if you have an account like with $50 and you want to make money, well, no, this is not it's suitable for a very small account. Just, you need to, the thing is that most people don't have the patience to wait. Like, if for long-term trading, you could be waiting for days, weeks, in worst case maybe a month, and then all of a sudden you have lots of trades, and you need to manage those trades properly so you don't exit too early, it's just a different mindset. Okay, so the PMA, pre-market analysis, has been provided since the 1st of January 2018, and I have never ever missed one single PMA since 1st of January 2018. This alone, just by providing live content every single day, is a huge commitment, and a huge commitment on my end, because you wake up every single morning, Monday to Friday, and you need to do those analysis. It will, even if the PMA is like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, it takes me 3 hours to prepare, script, record, upload, rendering the video and everything, and editing. It's just like, it's 3 hours work at least. Okay, so I'm just telling you the facts. So it's a huge commitment by actually providing live content every single day. So the only time we don't provide PMAs is on the non-farm payrolls. What could be changing, and this is not, I haven't decided anything, but this is something that is on the top of my mind, that the PMAs could be reduced to 3 days a week, Mondays and Wednesdays, and then on Friday we summarize what we did the entire week. Like I said, this has been decided yet. This could be happening. Also, if I have like tons of emails, instead of just going through the same thing all over again, I will just cover these emails in one of the PMAs. Okay, and there is no fixed time for the PMA, and there will never be a fixed time for the PMA, because I have a day job, I have lots of obligations, I have lots of things that I need to consider in my personal life. So it will be it will be, most of the PMAs are provided before London lunch, or if I need to leave the office early in the morning, then I will provide those the day before, like evening my time in Sweden. That is like around whatever that is where you live in the world, then I produce that for the next coming day. So you will have a PMA per day, and there will never be a fixed time, because we have members all over the world, and people are asking, hey, when you post that PMA, I'm usually sleeping. Well, it doesn't matter, because regardless when I post that PMA, someone is always sleeping. Okay, and by doing long-term trading, it doesn't matter, because you have days, weeks to enter these trades. So at least days. Okay, so therefore it doesn't matter when I provide those, as long as it is once a day, unless something happens, and I will notify you in the chat room. So Monday's PMA can either be produced on the weekend, depending on my schedule, or on Monday, obviously at some point on Monday my time. Okay, I will cover all the pairs as usual. If there is nothing changed, then I will just reduce that to the things that I need to focus on, and sometimes I focus on maybe 2 or 3 or 4 pairs instead of saying the same thing twice, just to give you the thinking process, and also the thinking process, and dig deep in a couple of pairs to understand that. Okay, this is also the next big challenge for my service, is that everyone needs to understand that this is an educational coaching service. That's all it is. It's an educational coaching service. My goal is to teach you how to become a professional trader. That's it. This is not an alert service. This is not where you sit back and relax and, hey, where do I enter? Where do I put my stop loss? Where do I exit? TP1, TP2. Yes, we are talking about this stuff, but I'm not telling you what to do. Like, this is not an alert service. I'm not showing you every single trading opportunity. Do this, do that. There's no live coaching or hand holding throughout the entire process. That's your job. That's not my job. My job is to teach you how to do everything. And everything, trade management, entry, stop loss, TP1, TP2, my patterns, everything that I do is explained on the website. Okay, so there's no holding back. Everything is there. You just need to, sit and watch this stuff, take this seriously. This is a trading university. Okay, so if you don't make it in here, I will almost guarantee you that you won't make it anywhere else either, because what I do is working. Okay, there is no BS. So my job as a coach is to take you from stage 1 to stage 4. That's my job, is to help you to avoid these mistakes along the way that I did, that you're doing, that everyone else is doing, and slowly transform you from being a struggling trader into become a professional trader. Okay, and obviously you are the one that's doing the hard work. I'm guiding you to these steps. What do you need to do in order to become a stage 4 trader? Okay, and I show you things real time. There's no, it's not like I'm waking up, grabbing the mic, hey, did you take this, did you take that, or this is this and this, you short there and long there. No, I grab the mic, I tell you the future, I tell you what I see, I tell you what's happening around the corner. I'm telling you, I'm showing you probabilities, I'm showing you this is what I look for, this is what I see, and everything is in advance. So you never hear me like, unless I'm showing you something for educational purposes, I'm everything I do is life coaching. That's what I'm known for. Okay. I'm not managing any people's money, so you don't need to ask me if I'm interested to manage your money or anything. And the thing with, people ask for spreadsheet, like the spreadsheet is just a piece of paper. I can write down whatever I want, right? And what do I focus on? Do I focus on, approach number 1 or 2 or 3, or any patterns, and how did you manage? Just the trade management alone is like an entire university on its own. And the thing is that the spreadsheet is just a piece of paper. I'm showing you stuff in advance. If you are so interested in how the results are, listen to the PMAs, and if I have a losing month, if I'm having a winning month. Okay, so there is no secrets. There's I'm not hiding behind the curtain because I'm scared or anything. It's just like, by saying this with great respect tone, my trading account is none of anyone's business. Okay, because you will never get my results, never ever. Okay, I don't care how good you are, you will never get the exact same results that like I do or anyone else's do. We all think differently. We all approach the market differently. We see different things. Okay, so the spreadsheet is just misleading. So it's just like, I don't want to mislead anyone, and it's also very, very time consuming. It's just like I could hire a person a full time, like 40 hours a day, just to make sure that the spreadsheet is accurate. Who would, I don't have that time. I will rather put those hours into, and obviously I'm exaggerating, but obviously I put those hours to actually evolve myself as a coach, in order to help you and evolve my service, rather than just having a spreadsheet and brag about my results or anything. This is not the service is for. It's just, I'm here to help you. Okay, and you can absolutely do this. You can absolutely develop your skills to enhance your trade management, your risk management, your trading, your reading price action. And patience is the key, and most people don't have the patience to do this properly. Okay, by understanding this, there will be no disappointment. Once you join my service, you don't send me an email or a private message, hey, it's your fault, I took that losing trade, or hey, tell me what to do, or there is no expectations, because I'm here to teach you. This is an educational service. I think I made my point, and I'm saying this in a respectful tone, because there is all the emails, private messages, it is time consuming. That time I could be using to evolve myself, to become a better coach, to help you. Okay, rather than disappoint or mislead, or just all the stuff that you might be experiencing from other trading services. Okay, the Telegram chat room is for internal use. You use that among the members. Okay, do not post anything outside of what I teach, and I'm this is, do not post anything outside of what I teach. Okay, it will generate very much distraction and confusion among the members. Okay, if you have a question to me, send me an email to darko@forexmentor.com, and I will get back to you within 24 hours on weekdays. So if you send me an email on Friday, after London lunch, my time, London lunch is only London lunch, it's the same time. So whatever that time is for you, if you send me an email after London lunch on Friday, you will get the answer the next coming Monday. Okay? And if there are lots of questions, no worries, I will, to benefit, so everyone can benefit from it, I will record a micro PMA answering all the emails, so everyone can benefit from everything. Okay, and yes, from time to time I will interact with you in the chat room, and I really, really enjoy those moments. Okay, I love get to know you better, and exchange some thoughts. Could be trading related or non-trading related, so I really, really enjoy those. Okay, If you have any questions about the membership, the login, the website problems, the payment, still today, I'm saying this every single game plan. Until today, there are private messages, emails, hey Darko, I can't log in, or hey Darko, the website is not working, or can I get my membership logins, or can I post my membership, this and that. I have nothing to do with it, because I would love to help you, but the only answer you will get from me, send an email to info@forexmentor.com, and they will get back to you as soon as possible. So by sending me email or private messages or asking me any of these, you are completely wasting your time and my time. So send an email to info@forexmentor.com, and they will get back to you. Just have in mind, they live in Canada, in Vancouver, so whatever time that is, they are sleeping. So if they are sleeping and you are awake, you need to wait until they wake up and the back office is working. So there are always those 10-12 hours where things are quiet, where people are sleeping or doing other stuff. Okay. It will take you several months to get a feeling for what I do. This is perfectly normal. You will be very overwhelmed. You're just like, oh my gosh, what is this? This is just like a foreign language. I have no idea what this guy is talking about. And it will take you several months to have a feeling, and then it will take additional months to actually apply those knowledge that you just gained, in the live market. So it will be very overwhelming, and most people quit within the first 1 or 2 or 3 months. They just say, this stuff is just like too overwhelming. And that's the biggest mistake you can do, because once you pass these 3 months, I sound like a broken record, and then you will see the magic. And I have changed many people's life. Trust me when I say this. You have no idea how many emails, how many private messages I get on weekly, monthly basis where people tell me that I changed their life. And that's what keeps me going. That's the reason why I'm doing this every single day. Wake up and do the exact same thing every single day for the past 4 years. Money has never been my motivation. Trust me when I say this. Money has never been my motivation. Okay, I could charge you $300-400 a month for what I do. It's not about the money. It's about helping other people, giving back to the community, because I know how you feel. I've been there. I was there for a decade. Okay, and now what I learned in 15 years, I can teach you that in 15 months. Okay, so if you are serious about this, you allow yourself to be overwhelmed, and then you take yourself through that path, that state of mind, and trust me that you will, if I will sound like a broken record, and eventually you will see the magic behind what I do. Okay, and we are giving you these webinars and stuff, take advantage of that yearly prepaid. Trust me, what we charge you, the yearly prepaid, that's what you spend on, like eating outside, or on a restaurant, or smoking or drinking, whatever habits you have. Maybe like me, eating chocolates. Like it's like a symbolic fee that we are charging you. That symbolic fee, it won't make a change. Like it won't hurt your wallet. It's just like you're spending at least 2, 3, 4 times that money on stuff that you don't need. Trust me. So why not invest that money into yourself to make a change for your life? Okay. I still get the question, hey, can I still benefit from the service if I'm not a long-term trader? Yes, of course you do. I'm telling you how to read price. I'm telling you, are you in a learning process or an earning process? If you're in a learning process, what doesn't matter if I long-term trade, because what I teach you is scalable on anything. On like you could be micro scalping or day trading. The trading university or the price action reading school of mine, that alone will help you. You can trade this with anything tradable, anything, stocks, commodities, indices, anything. Okay, so yes, of course. Will it be more changes or adjustments for? Yes, if I see a way to save time, I will do that. And don't worry about anything, because I will never ever reduce the quality. The quality will only be increasing. Okay, and then I need to find a way, because I want to enjoy my life the same way you want to enjoy your life. Because what life is it like? How can I be able to sit at my office 18 hours a day and be able to do this for another 25 years? It's not possible. There's no human being ever. To be that honest with you, I just don't know how I was able to work 18 hours a day, 7 days a week for 3 years and 6 months. I just don't know how I did it. There is no normal human being that is ever could be working that amount of time and still be able to provide, quality content. And if I'm able to do this for another 30 years, okay, because I don't have any intention, I will be doing this as long as I'm breathing. So if I'm doing this for another 40 years, I'm 46 years old now, and obviously we never know what's around the corner, but I'm planning to do this like 40 years ahead. So if I'm doing this 30, 40 years ahead, it's not sustainable for me to sit at my office 12 to 18 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's not a life that I want to live. And, just be flexible and have faith that whatever I'm doing for everyone's best, for my best, for your best, and save your time, save myself time, and that's the perfect thing. Okay, the thing that you need to ask yourself, hey, do I really want this? Honestly, be honest with yourself, because we all want these great things in life. You see my success, you see my results, you see but that's all you see. You don't see the hard work behind it. You don't see my sacrifices that I've been doing, whatever that means in my personal life for the past 15 years. All the times that I not spend with my loved ones, and all the tears and blood and sweat. We only see the final outcome. And this is the thing, most people that I talk to, that I know, that I coach, most people want this stuff, but they really don't want to work for it. They want me to work for it, just show you the stuff, and you can only click. Okay, and that's no. Yes, very few people actually want this. And I'm not here to hurt your feelings or anything, but trust me when I say this, you want the good things in life, but it's very few. I would say it's 5% of people in the world that actually have what it takes to work hard for something they believe in. Most people just give up, okay, and complain. So you have to ask yourself, do I really want this? What is your why? What's your purpose? Okay, is it only to make money? If that's the case, you will be disappointed, because if that's the only reason you are doing this, then you will probably never make it. Money is a good motivation, yes, but you need to have an interest. You need to have a passion about reading price, about be curious, like spending 8 hours a day back testing and forward testing and journaling. That should be fun, or at least 6 hours or 4 hours or 2 hours, whatever amount of time that you have to willing to learn this properly. Okay, and you will get there if you have what it takes. Okay, and you will be able to make a change for yourself, but also for your loved ones. I have helped, like I said, I have helped many people make a change for themselves and their loved ones. Okay, and just have faith. Have faith. What did I do for a decade? Like, do you think I knew that this was around the corner 15 years ago? No. Yeah, that was my vision. That was what I worked for, but you never know. You have no idea what your trading takes you. You could be the next famous, a big guru like 10 years from now. You have no idea where your trading takes you. You start today and you never know the ending. You could become one of the biggest hedge fund in the world, making yourself a fortune. Okay, just don't forget to mention my name when you and Forex mentor and obviously Vic's name. I'm just joking, right? So what I'm trying to tell you is, you never know what's around the corner. Trust me when I say this. We have people is working for the biggest banks in the world. They were my students, 4 years ago. So we have hedge fund managers. We have people that is making themselves a fortune. Okay, everything started as a struggling trader. So have faith and envision what you are doing. You will get there if you follow these steps that I'm showing you on daily basis, and have faith. And trust me when I say this, I treat my paying clients like my family member. You know it, I know it. I'm always there for you, and I'm always doing whatever I need to do in order to help you. And thank you so much for putting your faith into what I do and my service. Okay, and obviously, just the last comment I want to say, I wouldn't be here if Vic and Forex Mentor didn't believe in me. So Everything I'm doing is, thanks to Vic and Forex Mentor. They believed in me 4 years ago when no one else did. So I will be forever thankful. For 4 years ago, nobody knew who Darko was. Today, I'm very thankful for all the support and, fans around the world that is actually following me on the podcast and our social media, and many people are actually a paying client. Like I said, thank you, Vic, and thank you, Forex Mentor, and thank you for listening to my game plan for 2022. Let's hope that 2022 will be the best year ever. Thank you. Cheers.